Hello everybody, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for dropping in to receive a reading here at Our Authentic Tarot. My name is Cecily and I will be your tarot reader for today. In this reading, we will be taking a look into, well, we're not really going to get specific for this will be a general reading for the collective sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're kind of just going to see, what comes out. I like to call this my almost personal readings. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Cross watchers are always welcome, and roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a couple of oracle decks, and then we will get into tarot. So I kind of am going to be looking into like spiritual messages, romance, and then finances, okay? So we kind of get the whole shebang, okay? So let's see what the Secret Garden has for us. Okay, so Gemini, we have the Strength card. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. So some of you might be, making a mountain out of a molehill. You might be very easily irritated with some things, okay? You can't allow those things to bother you. Like if you're not going to lose sleep over it, or, or if it's not life altering, then it's probably a good thing to try to just like let it go. We also have the Twilight card here. It says surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. So some of you guys might thrive in the night. You might be like, I don't want to say insomniacs, but if that could be a possibility. Some of you might deal with insomnia. Some of you guys might be more comfortable with the nighttime. Some of you may also be needing to start a nighttime routine where you just take the last couple hours of the day to just woo-saw, okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Kick your feet up and just relax. See if we can get one more card here. Should I flip it? Yeah, I'll flip it. Joy, make time for the little things. Ooh, some of you guys are just go, 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 go. You haven't stopped to smell the roses lately. Spirit wants you to take some time and to just really, don't let the anxieties of life steal your joy away. Like, obviously, I'm going to yap a little bit here. Life is not easy, okay? And we all get distracted, and sometimes we forget about, the bigger picture and why we're doing the things and who we're doing it for, whether it's for yourself, your family, a pet, a parent, whatever the case may be. I'm already starting to feel like an anxiety of future finances for something, being able to take care of something. So yes, let me just go ahead and pull from my Butterfly Oracle. Let's see what else we can get from this. Let's see what we have today with the Butterfly Oracle. Emotions. Take the next step now. And healthcare change. Somebody maybe needing to look into other types of insurance that may cover, that might be better suited to cover the things that you are needing, whether it is for yourself or for a child or a relative. So there might be something about medical expenses. Somebody might be ill. Spirit wants you guys to get the ball rolling, okay? Take the next step now. Don't wait until it's too late. Some of you guys might be needing to get new health care just for yourself. Some of you might not have it and need it. Something about, what are these emotions about? Okay, So some of your emotions might feel out of whack. You might, again, it goes back to the whole stress thing. There might be, you know, times where you're crying about it, where you're angry about it. There might be a lot of why me? Why is this happening now? Why is this happening to me going on? Okay. Spirit wants you to keep the faith. Keep the faith. I don't know what your religious preference or your spiritual beliefs are. I'm not going to say obviously, but if you are looking into tarot, you have to believe that there is like something bigger, some energy that is guiding us, protecting us, that has created us. So whatever it is that you believe in, do continue to like just keep the faith, okay? Believe that everything is going to be okay, and do the spiritual things that you need to do for yourself to help you maintain your sanity, okay? Whether it is prayer, journaling, maybe you are into, you know, spell jars, maybe like you want to do candle work, like road openers, or maybe you just simply need a really good salt bath to help you, and just meditate in a nice warm bath with an incense burning. Whatever the case may be, now is the time to really just focus in on your own self-care, because self-care is what it seems like self-care is what's going to help you get through this, whatever it is that you are dealing with right now, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get into love. What is love looking like for you? Release your ex. Oh my goodness. Gemini, who has you stuck? Who are you stuck on? The time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. Is your ex interfering with your love life, your current love life? Some of you guys might be holding on to a past experience with an ex. Maybe you felt like you can be yourself, like you guys played around a lot. I feel like it was probably a very easy-go-lucky kind of chemistry that you guys had together, but for one reason or another, it didn't work out. You may be holding on to that energy. You might be searching for that energy within another person. Like maybe there's some sort of comparing, you know, the people who you are involved with now with that person who you just can't seem to let go of. I think that, well, what it feels like is that you're kind of letting this, like, it's just very unhealthy. I think because of the fact that you are stuck in this comparing, you know, the past with the present and the present with the future and the what ifs and the, you know, I have options kind of mentality. I feel, honestly, okay, I'm just going to say it. You're looking for somebody to bring that side out of you. And it's like, oh, well, so-and-so was able to do that. You still have that inside of you. You're just actively choosing to not be that person for one reason or another. And I don't know if it is because, you know, life is very complicated at times, and the roller coaster of life just doesn't allow you a safe space. Maybe you don't have a safe space to be this way, but if you just start being that way, like, you're going to attract people that are the same way. You know what I mean? So if you are currently unhappy with your situation, and it's because you haven't released the grief of your ex, you kind of got to start, you're never going to be happy if you continue to live life this way. Your relationships are always going to feel unfulfilled if you don't come to terms and be at peace with the fact that your ex is probably 1 in a million, you know, and you're just probably never going to find that again. And it's okay, because no, we have reconciliation here. Sorry for the dramatic, sorry for the, oh, no. So this ex might be coming towards you in the near future, looking for some reconciliation. But Spirit wants you to release this person. Oh my gosh. You're going to, oh no, they're going to try to bring up the good times to reel you in. But I'm telling you right now, Gemini, the same reasons, like whatever the reason is, okay, that caused you guys to separate, their flaws and their ways have not changed, okay? So do not allow this to kick you off your game, okay? They have not matured. They have not. And honestly, I think that they kind of are just looking for an ego stroke. I don't think they have any intention on taking it serious. I have a feeling that there's just some sort of want or need of like some sort of affection to see if the sparks are there. Or I don't feel like there are any good intentions here. Oh my gosh, Gemini, you guys are probably going to fall for it without getting to know each other. Okay, so for those of you who are currently newly dating, because okay, so to what I am getting is some of you guys may have just recently become single. Okay, this is going to resonate for not everybody, but for a few of you. Some of you have become recently single. You are currently dating, talking to somebody else, and you are very stuck on who you just recently separated from. This person is going to come back. Okay, they're going to come back. They're going to try to reel you back in. But this other person that you have invested your time and energy into, please give them a chance. Continue to get to know other people. Understand that, you know, you do have options. And if this is for those who are newly single, okay? You do have options, and you don't just want to go back to your ex because it's comfortable there and familiar and safe, okay? Because it obviously wasn't that safe if you guys had your problems and have broken up, you know what I mean? Taking a chance can be scary, but you have to understand that everybody's not going to be the same, obviously. But just because somebody doesn't have one thing that you are particularly looking for doesn't mean that they don't have something great to offer you, okay? So if you don't just leave this person high and dry because your ex is saying all the right things to get you back, okay? Some of you need to understand and hear that actions do very much speak louder than words. It's very cliche, but it is very true, okay? If you need to, confide in your friends. I feel like your friends do have your better interest when it comes to your dating life. So if you do feel like you are stuck and you don't know which direction to go in your romance life, please do reach out to your friends. They are going to tell you what you need to hear. And yes, you are grown enough to make your own decisions, but if you need any advice, you have a friend or friends that know exactly what you need to hear, okay? That they just might have the confirmation that you really need. Let's see what's coming in for your finances. Hopefully something good. We all love good messages about money, right? Especially during this holiday season where we're all freaking overspending to make our loved ones happy. Some of you are feeling like you just have bad luck with money. We have be proud of yourself. Aw, I just heard the words, you're being pessimistic. Stop it. So some of you guys have come a long way, but you're not quite satisfied with where you're at still. I think that even though you may feel at times that you do have bad luck when it comes to finances or just life in general, I think really it is you just seeing the glass as half empty and not half full. There are a lot of things that you should be proud of. Maybe you just need to show a little bit more gratitude. Oh yeah, see, we have cursed money. For some of you may need a career change. I think that you might know that, and it might not be the time for you to go ahead and just start something new. But this road that you are on in your career, it's not what you expected, and it's just not ideal for your wants and needs of the future at all. It's not going to help you meet your goals. You want to love what you're doing. And even though what you've accomplished is, phenomenal, you just have not found that emotional satisfaction with what it is that you're doing. Some of you might think that you deserve being paid more for what you do. Some of you might even be thinking about starting your own business instead of working for somebody doing what you're doing, but starting your own business to doing what you are currently doing, but putting yourself in a position to earn more money off of it. Almost as I feel like, you know what? I can do this too. Like, this isn't that hard. I already know everything. I help run this place. Like, if I need to ask questions, I can find the answers. Like, I could do this myself. And for those of you who have started your own business, or are currently taking the steps to put yourself in a better financial situation, and for those of you who have not gotten there quite yet, just know that all of you guys are going to be very blessed here very soon. Prepare, the best is yet to come. As long as you don't half-ass shit, give everything your 110%, and don't rush anything. Understand that not everything comes when we want it to come, okay? Things are very much delivered when they are intended to be delivered, okay? It might happen faster for others, and that might actually irritate a lot of you guys because, unfortunately, Gemini, you guys have a tendency of suffering from the wants of, well, not even a want, it's a need for you to be instantly satisfied. You like that instant gratification. And good things don't come easy, okay? So continue to stay strong. Focus on where you have been lacking. Take care of yourself. Take your baths, do your prayers, go on your nature walks, whatever the case may be, okay? And just understand that things are very much going to get better. It's just going to take a little bit of patience, but what doesn't, right? So now let's go ahead and get into tarot and see if we can find any other little details that can help us with guidance for your situation. Okay. I do want to do some Kipper readings. I don't know if you guys know what Kipper is, but it's kind of like another divination deck. I really want to just do like a whole video doing that. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright. So, I do like to freestyle my tarot readings. Sometimes they'll be structured, but today it is not going to be that way. I'm kind of just gonna go with the flow. Whatever needs to present itself shall. And hopefully we get something good out of this. Nope. Oh no. All right. Heartbreak. You guys are really going through it, aren't you? The Three of Swords here. You really do feel like you just are not having the best of luck this season so far. Here we go with the anxiety. With the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys are feeling like, how am I going to recover from this? Like, how am I actually, oh my god, I feel like crying. How am I actually going to recover from this? What did I do to deserve this? You feel like you're in constant competition with other people. And it's just never you. You're just never the one to win. But you've been cooking up, Gemini. You've been working on something. You've been manifesting something. And what it is, I told you, what it is that you're manifesting, it's going to be coming in a lot. It's going to be coming in a lot sooner than what you really think, okay? It's like it's already been a long time coming, so it's only a matter of time. It's going to come with some sacrifices. You are definitely in a place of feeling like the world is on your shoulders. You're carrying all of the weight. And you're kind of tired of it. A lot of you, you guys are very much in this place of being very ambitious. You have desires, you have goals that you are looking, you know, to meet, but there's just this personal growth that you're needing in order to get there. There are new beginnings on the horizon for you, though. There's a need of rebuilding your foundation. It's kind of like, all right, this isn't freaking working, so we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to figure this out. Time is ticking, okay? Time is ticking. whatever it is that has recently happened to you, it honestly, this is really hard for me to say, but it's kind of coming off as though whatever the situation was that like completely just shattered your world, it was very much needed. And universe is like, this is what it took. You weren't doing what you needed to do. Like, you were distracted. It was extra baggage for no reason. It was holding you back. You needed to let it go. This situation needed to happen in order for you to be able to have the space to grow. Have you ever seen like those videos where they are like replanting or repotting plants, and the roots have like almost like molded into the pot? It's very root bound. There wasn't enough room for the roots to spread, and then you put it in a bigger pot, and then it just starts to flourish again. You're kind of like that plant that was a little bit too comfortable and snug in its old pot, and you needed to be repotted. So now with this space for you to grow and nothing holding you back, it's going to be probably a little bit hard for you to believe for a little while, but then once you start seeing like the fruits that your choices are going to be bearing for you, you are going to be like, oh my gosh, I really did need that. Because, it's really hard to see the light when you're in the middle of the storm. You know what I mean? Some of you guys are needing to kind of isolate right now. There's a need of isolation so that you can get to know yourself again. I feel like you are very wise, Gemini. You're very wise in your head, but emotionally you're very immature. You have some sort of codependency. This codependency is what's keeping you in that cycle of feeling like you can never just do better. You can never get ahead. You can never just be happy. You can never be at peace. Things can never go how you want. It's because there's some sort of codependency here that you haven't really realized is a problem for you. I don't know if it's the need of attention, the need of seeking love and affection from somebody else, but there's some inner work that you really need to do for yourself, Gemini, if you really want to better your life, because you are what you attract. So you need to love yourself and give yourself that self-care that you really need. Set the standard for other people. The way that you love yourself, you really need to hold that expectation for others. Forget the whole treat people how they treat you. Forget the whole, demanding for respect. You shouldn't have to demand for respect and love. The right people will just deliver that, okay? They will be what you are looking for naturally. Something about smoking. Somebody smokes. I mean, that might be an issue here. Why is this a death card here? You attract unhealthy relationships, Gemini. And you give so much of yourself to these relationships that are not, like, you're not really benefiting from them at all. But you're constantly, it's like you're pouring into a broken glass. Let me say that again. It's almost as if you are pouring into a broken glass. You gotta stop that, Gemini. You need to take your power back because you are very resilient. And honestly, this is like nothing can really keep you down. I think things really hit you in the gut when it happens, but you always get back up and you continue to fight. You need that right now. But you need to not fight for other people. You need to fight for yourself, okay? You need to prioritize yourself, Gemini. You need to love yourself more. You really just need to focus on you. Because these people around you, whether it is family, friends, or a lover, ex-lover, if you will, these people are they're not really wanting the best for you, okay? They're kind of just wanting the best for themselves. So you got to get on that too, okay? You got to start. You really got to start just focusing on yourself, Gemini. A lot of good things are coming in for you, financially, spiritually, romantically. As long as you break the chains of break the chains that are holding you, and sometimes almost feel as though you are contracted to in regards to connections of unhealthy people around you. Well, that's all I got for you today. That was a lot. I hope this message does help you gain some sort of clarity, comfort, or confidence to move forward. If this message didn't resonate for you, I apologize, but please, for those of you who it does resonate with, like this video. It doesn't just help me, but it also helps push this video into the algorithm to reach those who it's intended for. And also be on the lookout for future uploads, so please do turn your notifications on and sub up. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be authentically you, okay? Thank you for joining me for this video, and I will see you in the next one.
Like and subscribe.